session, we're going to work on the heart, on the cardio. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you different exercises, a library of different exercises that you could do at your desk just to get your heart going, right? So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to share with you a bunch of different exercises that you could do at your desk, a whole library. You don't have to do them every day. Just pick and choose a few that you could do that will keep your body limber and warm throughout the day. The second thing that we're going to do is I'm going to share with you a list of 5 different foods that you could do that are heart healthy, that are good for you. All right. But first, let me ask you like a few questions. Let's do a little trivia over here. And in the chat box, you could write the correct answer. All right. The heart beats how many beats per day? Can anybody tell me? Is it 10,000? Is it 50,000? Or is it 100,000? How many beats per day do you think the heart gets? Write it in the chat box, if you will, and let's see if you have if you know anything about the heartbeats. So while you do that, here's the other question. Do men or women have a faster heartbeat? That's another question. Can anybody tell me? If you want to write the correct answer in the chat box. And from all the different things that are for the heart, exercise is the single most important thing for heart health. Exercise. All right. So that's why it's very, very important to keep the heart healthy. And that's what we're going to do today. So again, I'm going to show you different exercises that you could do at your desk. And they're very simple. You know, what I like to do is I like to kind of put them, 30 seconds. I give myself 30 seconds. I put a little clock, 30 seconds, and I just do a first exercise. The first exercise I like to do are jab. Let me do it from this angle so you could see my arms. Jab, just like that. You put 30 seconds, and that gets the blood flowing. It gets your arms going, especially if you're into hockey, for example. You want to keep that upper body limber. This is a great little exercise. So join me. I know you're watching. Join me. Just bring those arms just to know how it feels, okay? 30 seconds of this exercise. Now, as long as we are, there we go, I see that. Now, as long as we are on the topic of kind of boxing moves, another one is a hook, okay? Now, what you're doing is you're opening up, so you're getting a good stretch as well in the shoulder, in the chest, and you're getting your heart rate going, okay? Just like that. Try it with me as well. Just like a rounded motion, just like that, and back. You do that for 30 seconds, and your heart will beat. You will get that blood flowing, and you'll feel great. Okay. Now, another move that I like to do that really gets the heart going is an uppercut. So it's just this kind of move. I'm going to do it a little closer to the camera, up just like that. Okay. So that also works the shoulders, but it also gets a lot of heart pumping, just like that. Try this move just like that. Okay. This is the uppercuts right here. And that's, again, taken from boxing. Now, if you want to have fun with it, what you could do is you could create a little sequence out of those 3 moves. So again, you put your timer 30 seconds, and then you could do a bunch of those, then move to hooks, then do some uppercuts, go back to hooks, then do some jabs again. And again, now you're getting the stretches for the shoulder, the chest, you're getting the shoulder strengthening and the cardio, and then you're getting some of that cardio as well doing this kind of jab, okay? So you could combine both. 30 seconds, it goes like this, but you'll feel great, okay? So my suggestion is every couple hours, stop everything that you do, put a little timer, 30 seconds, that's it, and then just do a little combo of punches, and you'll feel great. So here's another one that I really like, okay? In boxing, you've probably seen those people do some kind of speed bag, right? What we're going to do is we're going to do the same move, but we're going to involve the core. So we're going to engage the core. So a good way to do this is do it this way, and then you turn to the side, just like that, while you do your speed bag, okay? You're still sitting, but now we're working on the core, and we're getting the cardio and the shoulders at the same time, and we get also this whole upper body zone worked out. So try that with me, side to side. Now, when you go side to side, don't move your entire body like this because you lose the core. Keep your upper body straight. Just move the trunk from side to side while your hips stay in the same position. There you go. I see you guys. Perfect. Just like that. And that will get the whole entire upper body going. This one is a great deal. All right. So now let's do an exercise for the core, but also that works on your cardio. Okay. It's just a bicycle. just a bicycle motion, just like that. All right. Again, a 30-second kind of drill. Just try it out right now. Just see how it works. And it also works a lot of core. It's hard if you are in a chair that goes back and forth. But if you're in a chair that's kind of rigid, it's much easier to do. You keep those legs up in the air for 30 seconds. It'll work your core, but it will also get your cardio going. And it's a great exercise. Also, it gets your legs. 30 seconds. That's it. All right. Now, here's another great drill for the abs. It's an over under. So what you do is this. You got your legs straight like this. Now you're going to go over, under, over, under. It gets the core activated, but it also gets your cardio going. Again, you want to do that for 30 seconds. If 30 seconds is too hard, start with 15 seconds. Start with 10 seconds. Whatever you could start with, and then from there, grow from there. All right? So again, this is the over under. It works the core, but it also gets your cardio going. All right. The next move that I want to show you is a shoulder press alternating. All right. So you're right here, just like that, and then you're just going to do this move right here. Try this move just like that with me. Up, down, up, down. Now, if it's too hard to go all the way up, just kind of do it as high as you can, just like that. It'll get the shoulders. It'll get also your cardio going. And anytime you bring your arms above your head, your core is engaged. All right. So this is a great way to really get those shoulders going. All right. So that's the shoulder presses. Now, another one is a stationary walk. Okay. You're just kind of doing from the side over here. You just bring your legs up and down just like that while you sit back against your chair, up and down. If this is too hard, just do it one leg at a time, just like that. Okay. Another great way to get some core, but another way to really get some. Imagine like it's like walking outside, but you're just doing it on a chair. All right. But speaking of which, like walking outside, when you walk, and I'll show you over here. When you walk, regular walk, what happens is you're activating your calf muscles, and the calf muscles are very important because that's what helps flow the blood back to the heart. Right? When you sit for long periods of time, you're not utilizing that pump. So what you want to do is you want to mimic this, but obviously that doesn't get the calves activated. But then you want to do some calf raises, just like that. Okay? By doing this, you are helping the body pump the blood from the legs back to the heart, and that makes the blood circulation much better. Okay? And this is a very easy to do. You could do it either sitting down or holding onto something, just like that. It's the same kind of motion. Here I'm using more body weight than sitting down, but it's the same kind of motion. You're getting to use the calves, and that's very, very important. And that's what they tell you on the plane, to walk around a lot, because the blood doesn't circulate as much sitting on a chair like this, and that could create some issues. So very, very important. Every so often, just do some calf raises, and then just do your kind of mimic walk. All right. Now, another great one that also gets a lot of stretches, especially if you have a desk, all those muscles get super tight, is a side lean. So you go sideways. I'm going to show you this one facing the camera. So you bring your arms to the side, get that stretch, and then do the same thing on the other side. Get that check. Now, if you do it in a continuous motion, then you start getting that cardio element out of it. So imagine you want to reach as far as possible to something that's right there. You can't reach it, and just do it this way. Bam. Just like that. Good. And back. Nice. Again, 30 seconds per move. This is the side reaches, like a side lean. All right. The next one, one of my favorites, is a jack, but sitting down. Like, we all know about jumping jacks, but this one we're going to do it sitting down. All you're going to do is this kind of move right here. Okay? And up. So that gets to open up your hips that stay locked in that position for hours and hours a day. What you want to do is you want to open it up. Open those legs as far as they could go and bring them down. And we're also working on the shoulders. So we're getting 2 for the price of 1. Actually, 3 for the price of 1, because we're also getting the cardio element out of it. Okay? So for this one, just kind of go away a little bit from the desk, because you're going to knock your legs against your desk, and then just do this kind of motion right here. Okay? So it's got dual kind of use, because we're getting a good stretch in the inner thighs, and we're getting also the shoulders and the cardio. All right. So now what we're going to do is another one for the core that I really like is this one. So you go and touch your foot just like that, up and down, up and down. Nice. Now, if it's too hard to do for whatever reason, just lift the leg as high as you can while you reach as low as you can, and just do the move. All right. So you want to do as much as you can, but you want to challenge yourself at the same time. Again, 30 seconds, and that's going to get the core. It also gets like, you need to get a good stretch on the shoulder and on the back, because you're leaning forward to touch your foot. Okay. So this is a great way to get a stretch and cardio at the same time. Now, when I did the jack before, there's another way you could do this that also opens up the chest. And I'm going to repeat this. I know I've said it before in other demos, but what happens is when you sit at a desk for long periods of time, in this position right here, the chest muscles shorten. When I say shorten, it just becomes smaller. When it becomes smaller, it pulls the shoulders in. And that's why sometimes you feel neck pain, because you're in this position all day. You don't allow the chest to be open. The chest wants to be open. It wants to be like this, but we're like this on the computer or texting. So it shortens. So a great way to help with that is this move right here. You're going to be in this position. We're going to open and close, open and close. So you bring your arms back. So keep them. So the whole motion is right here to here, right here to out. And you should feel a good opener on the chest and shoulders. And at the same time, you're throwing in the same move that we did earlier with the legs, just like that. Or you could do one at a time as well. Or you could do legs first, chest, legs first, chest, or together. There's different variations that you could do with this one. So it gets, again, you get to open the chest, you get to stretch those muscles, you get to kind of activate the muscle, and also you get the cardio out of this one. Okay? So the next one that I want to show you is a front back seated. It's called a front back in a seated position. Let me show you first how it's done standing. This is the front back right here, just like that. You'll see boxers do that when they do their rope, their jumping rope. But a good way to do this is just step forward and back, step forward and back. Go as far forward as you can and do it this way, just like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Try that. You could do that even under your desk. Nobody will know that you're working out. So the key is to go as far as possible, tap with your toes forward, bring it back, and do the same thing on the other side. And then you add the speed to it. Again, 30 seconds, and then that will get your heart rate going. But you're also activating the quadriceps muscle, so the front muscles over here of your leg, because your leg is up before you tap. So that's going to activate the quad muscles. Okay? So this is a good way to get some cardio at your desk. So what I want to do now is I want to do a little challenge with you guys. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I got my timer right here. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and then I'm going to see how many basketball shots you could do. Now, you could do them with a squat, or you could just do them this way. I want you to count how many times you could do this in 30 seconds. Then I want you to write in the chat box how many you did. And the winner, I think what Trevor told me, wins a car. Right, Trevor? Is that what it was? I'm just kidding. I'm going to get in trouble for this. But the winner feels great. All right? So again, the challenge is dribble, dribble, shoot the ball in the basket. Dribble, dribble, shoot the ball in the basket. What we're doing right here is we're getting the upper body. We're getting the glutes. We're getting the quads, the hamstrings. And we're also getting a good stretch because we're bringing those arms above the head. So we're getting those lats to stretch over here. And if you're into any kind of sports, even if you're not into sports, this is a great way to kind of get the body going. All right? Are you ready for the challenge? 30 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Count. Every rep counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. Let's go. Nice. There we go. I see you. Nice. The butt has to touch the chair also if you're using the squats. Nice. We have 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Go for it and bring those arms as high as you can to really take advantage of that stretch. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. You got it. Perfect. All right. I want you to write down in the chat box how many you were able to do, and then we'll compare results. And just write the basketball and your result, because we're going to do another challenge, so I know which one it was. Basketball, and then the number of shots that you were able to do. All right. The next one that I want to do with you is a volleyball pass. All right. So in volleyball, if you've ever played or you've seen it, basically you put one hand inside of the other and you do this kind of pass in volleyball, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a challenge doing it, this move. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So now what we're doing is we're getting the cardio, but we're also working on strengthening those shoulders. Okay. So again, this is the position, and we're going to do this kind of move right here. So you know what? Let's do it even more interesting. We're going to do it to the side, to the other side, to the side, as if we were passing the ball. Okay? I want you to count how many times you could do it in 30 seconds. And in the chat box, you're going to write volleyball and then your score at the end. Are you ready for the challenge? In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Keep those arms straight. Good. Try not to hit any computer screens. Good. Let's go. Beautiful. Nice. Bring it up. Good. You got it. I see some of you are really going for that car. Let's go. Nice. Go for it. We only have 5 seconds left. Come on. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and time. Perfect. Nice. All right. Write volleyball and your score. And then I want to do one more challenge with you. I see some scores coming in right now. Amazing numbers. All right. And the last one is we're going to take the first move that I showed you, this first move of the session, which is the jabs. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a jab challenge. So I want you to count how many punches you could do in 30 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, etc. And then at the end, you're going to put punches and then the score. Punches and the score. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Nice. The whole time I want you to really engage the core. Keep your body upright. Engage the core and do those punches. Ooh, we got some that are really into this. They're punching away. I love it. Go for it. Go for it. Nice. Give me 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Good. Straight out. Just straight out punches. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and time. You got it. Perfect. All right. Write in the chat box punches and your score. Beautiful. These are just examples on how you could just do like, quick 30-second cardio sessions at work. If you do multiple ones during the day, you'll feel great. These are a great way also to kind of warm up your body if ever you have a sports event or whatever it is. It's a great way to just get your blood flowing, loosen up those muscles, and get them ready for whatever sport, whether it's tennis, hockey, pickleball, whatever it is. This is a great way to open up the body. Now, what I want to do is before we end, I want to share with you a few of my favorite foods that also have some active or are good for the heart. The first one are beets. I don't know if any of you like beets. Beets are excellent because they're high in nitrates. They are of the nitrates that they have, and that keeps blood vessels dilated and healthy. The next one are pumpkin seeds or walnuts. Also, they're high in fiber and magnesium, which is good for the heart. Olive oil or olives in general, apparently like a teaspoon of olive oil every day lowers risk of cardiovascular disease related to mortality by 19%. 19%, just half teaspoon a day. Another great food are garbanzo beans. They're good for you also because they lower your LDLs, which is the bad cholesterol. Also, they're high in fiber and protein. And one more is oatmeal. Oatmeal also cuts down on cholesterol absorption. It's got a lot of fiber, healthy fats, and also high in protein. So these are some of my favorite foods that are good for the heart. They're also delicious, and try to incorporate them in your daily routine and your daily diets. And what I want to do right now is I want to check the results of the little challenge that we got. So let's see what we got. So Christian said 4 million in my case in terms of heartbeats a day. I didn't answer that question. The actual answer is 100,000 beats per day. Obviously, if either stressed or you're on the ice or something, then that will increase it. All right, so here we go. Basketball, Trevor, we got 22 quality ones. We got Anna with 32 basketballs. Jonah said 2 and then gave up. So this one, Anna got 32, so she won that one. Trevor on volleyball, 32. Volleyball, Anna 33. So Anna wins by 1 volleyball. And the punches between, again, Trevor and Anna. Ooh, punches. Trevor got 83 versus 55 for Anna. So Trevor wins that challenge. So